This week's big review is from Dream Audio Tools and it's Cinematic Dream Guitars. This runs in the full version of Contact 4.2.3 and above, and it's just over a gigabyte in size. Here you've got designed guitar patches featuring lots of different onboard effects. There's 5 natural patches, 15 designed patches and 8 reversed patches, so that's 28 in total. The interface is the same for every one of these patches, with envelope controls, filter, rhythmizer, delay, stereo width, rotator and reverb. One of the most interesting things that I found out about this pack is the dial named Luminescence. Now here you can choose 20 different impulse responses and dial in some kind of ethereal sounding washes to the guitar sound. It's a fantastic aspect of the library and I did play with it quite a bit. There's not a bad patch here as far as I can tell, although a few are a little bit similar, and I could imagine using most of them in kind of documentary scoring or experimental soundtracks, that kind of thing. So this is a great library, but there's a few little niggles as ever. It comes as 2 different download zip files, which you unpack and then you have to kind of build the folder structure yourself. No big deal for someone who's used sample libraries a lot in the Contact format, but some people might have a little bit of a problem with that. Personally, I do prefer snapshots as well rather than multiple NKIs, although I can see what they've done here with those. Also, the interface text is a little bit thin and dark. I've got a big massive monster monitor, so it was no problem for me to see them, although if you're working on a laptop you might have more issues. Also, it would have been nice to have tempo synced delay controls and perhaps the option to swap out the reverb as well on the front panel without going into the edit interface. Again, this is all personal preference stuff, but little things I would have liked to have seen perhaps improved. Overall, I do think it's a great product, as I've said, and it's definitely got an attractive price. It's around €30, and I think these sounds are going to worm their way into quite a lot of my queues. I would recommend having a look at the Dream Audio Tools website for information about this pack. Thank you so much for watching. That's just a small taste of the Samplecast, a weekly podcast and YouTube show for sample library geeks and plugin enthusiasts. You can find out more information at thesamplecast.com. Don't forget to subscribe.